breaking inputs at this point in time. The news that we have for you is coming in from the Apex Court. And in fact, what we have learned is that during the hearing on stray dogs, the Supreme Court pulled up former Union Minister Maneka Gandhi over remarks made against the bench in a podcast. The court, in fact, took a serious view of the comments, observing that the remarks amounted to contempt, though it chose not to take cognizance, calling it an act of magnanimity. That's the latest update coming in. The bench, in fact, also raised questions on Menaka Gandhi's contribution as a former union minister in implementing animal birth control rules and asked whether any special budgetary allocations were made during her tenure. Let's go across to my colleague Harish, who's joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Harish, could you just put things in perspective for our viewers? Because here we are talking about Supreme Court, making these observations on the comments that Menaka Gandhi made in a podcast.
Yes, that's right, Hina. Remember, on the last date of hearing, the Supreme Court had taken a very serious view of increasing cases of dog bites and said that while passing the order, it might say that state will have to pay heavy compensation for dog bites, attack, deaths and injuries, and not only the state government, dog lovers, dog feeders and NGOs supporting in welfare of the stray dogs will be held accountable, liable for the dog bites, and also deaths, and also ask, why don't you keep the dogs in your home? Why don't you feed dogs in your home? So apparently Maneka Gandhi had during a podcast criticized these comments of the Supreme Court and may have said more. Today, when her lawyer Raju Ramachandran made the submission and said that the court should be circumspect and very careful while making such comments, because these days clippings of court proceedings are found on the social media and goes viral. The judge, Justice Vikram Nath and Justice Sandeep Mehta, asked him, what about your client? What kind of comments is she making? And what do you say about those comments, which clearly amount to contempt, but we are not taking action, we are ignoring it because we are being magnanimous? And also asked, in fact, what kind of client you are representing. At this moment, Senior Advocate Raju Ramachandran said that, Lordship, I have even represented Ajmal Kasab in the Supreme Court. Then the Supreme Court said that, the bench said that Ajmal Kasab at least did not commit contempt of court. So, and also, as you rightly said, Hina, the bench asking, she has made so many comments, but let us ask you, she was a cabinet minister. In the capacity of cabinet minister, senior cabinet minister in the government, what contribution she has made to promote, to implement the animal birth control program? The stray dogs would have, a number of stray dogs would have come down. Let us know the contribution, budgetary allocation. Do you have any answer? So the Supreme Court, in fact, pulling up former Union Minister Maneka Gandhi for her comments in the podcast in which she has criticized Supreme Court for certain comments made as far as the stray dog menace hearing is concerned.
But it's quite shocking. I mean, you're telling us that during this particular hearing, even Ajmal Kasab was mentioned.
Yes, that's right, Hina. Let me tell you the context. In fact, Senior Advocate Raju Ramachandran was the lawyer for Maneka Gandhi. Drawing attention of Maneka Gandhi's comments to Raju Ramachandran, the bench asked Senior Advocate Raju Ramachandran as to what kind of client you are representing. Then Raju Ramachandran said that, yes, in this Supreme Court appeal filed by Kasab against the death sentence in the Mumbai attacks, it was Raju Ramachandran who had represented Kasab. That is what he was referring to, saying that, okay, here I am representing Maneka Gandhi. What is wrong with it? I even represented Ajmal Kasab. So that is the context wherein Ajmal Kasab's name came in during the stray dogs hearing. The Supreme Court pulling up Maneka Gandhi on several grounds, saying that she should not have made such comments against the Supreme Court, but we are being magnanimous and not taking cognizance of the contempt she has committed, and asking what was her contribution when she was a minister to implement the animal birth control rules.
All right. Thank you very much, Harish. Appreciate you joining us with those inputs. We'll see how Menaka Gandhi is going